Well, hello. I'm a fan of tiny houses, and I want a tiny house. And I've been looking at photos of tiny houses for um, a couple years now. The funny thing is that, like, what people call a tiny house. I've seen sheds. I'm talking about those things like that people put tools in, the lawnmower in, and they're like, it's a tiny house. Um, don't know why they call it a tiny house. Well, to me, it's like a shed. Um, then you have like the mobile homes. People who are so, um, I guess they're, I'm trying to say, I'm trying to think of what can I call them that you would understand? Oh yes, aluminum cans on wheels. That's what they are, aluminum cans on wheels. I guess, I don't know if they're made of aluminum, but they're these cheaply made, and um, they don't look like helms, but sometimes you get it where people list them as tiny houses, and I don't understand that concept. Mobile home, or I don't know if they're prefabricated. I guess they're also called prefabricated homes. Maybe, I don't know. They're definitely not tiny houses, and and there's tiny houses on wheels. There's park model tiny houses, which are too big to you could tow them, have them towed, but they're too big to tow yourself. You have to have a professional company move them. The one I want would be a tiny house on wheels with um, two lofts, kitchen, office. Um, yeah, but they're people that it's a trend now, I guess. People living in tiny houses, RVs, their cars. I did that once. I had a car, and I was homeless. I lived in my car. Then my car got towed, and I lived on a bench in front of a grocery store for a few nights. And then I slept on friends. When I had friends, I spent nights on couches. No, that's not really funny, but but excuse me. So you have all these different ideas of what a tiny house is and what it isn't. And one of those is tiny. I mean, one of those things that it's not necessarily tiny. There's some really small ones. And there's some weird ones like that are called tiny houses, like yurts. The tent kind of thing is considered a tiny house, I think. But yeah, one of the things I like about tiny houses is that you could travel the country in your house. You could live in your house wherever you go, and you don't have to think. Well, you don't really have to think too much about where you live, because if you get tired of living there, you could just pack up and move to another place. Um, I don't know. I mean, um, I don't know how I'll do the tiny house thing, because I have so much stuff. A lot of it's junk, but I wouldn't get rid of it. But if you're like me, you're looking through your stuff, and you're like, you know, I don't know what I could use this for, but I'm sure, like someday down the road, I'm going to need these Mardi Gras beads for something other than Mardi Gras. are you know, just random junk that you have, and you're thinking, one day there's a remote chance I'm gonna have a need for this item. So it's harder for me to get rid of stuff. And I was thinking about getting rid of stuff, and I'm thinking, well, if I do get rid of stuff, I want to try to make money off of it, and just instead of just giving it away, because I need money to buy a tiny house and have a living and stuff like that. Buy food. And I like food. I mean, I eat when I can. I eat what I can. It's not a matter of healthy choices. It's just choices, options. Whatever I have, I eat. And I would like to eat better. Sure. Oh yeah, I like salads and I like fresh fruit and stuff like that. But I don't have money. How am I going to afford to? How am I going to be able to eat healthy when I have no money and I have to depend on gift cards and stuff like that? And it's very tempting. The unhealthy stuff is very tempting because it's cheaper. In general, you can buy a lot more of it for a lot less. And then you have, and I like juice. But I don't know. I don't drink more of it. And I like smoothies. And my thing is my addiction. The thing I really like are Starbucks frappuccinos. And okay, and then recently I've had like free beverages I could get because I earned so many stars. And the thing I like to do is go in there and get a frappuccino and add all these ingredients like caramel. Oh, that sounds good. Pecans, whatever, blah blah blah. And it's like I'm Dr. Frankenstein making a monster out of all these different ingredients. Never know what's going to happen. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's weird. But so, so sometimes I take vitamins. Sometimes I haven't. Sometimes I just, if I'm sick, I don't always. When I'm sick, when I've been sick, I stop taking them, and it takes a while for me to take them again. But there's, if you go to the store, Walmart and stuff, you'll find a whole aisle with vitamins and supplements. There's a supplement or a vitamin for everything, like hair, nail, skin, dating. No, wait, not yet. There's pretty much a supplement for everything. There's like multivitamins, there's gummies, and for a person that like me, that has that's not really good at, choosing between things. I'm the worst. You should see me at the restaurants. I try to imagine myself when I'm looking at the items on the menu at a restaurant. I try to imagine myself eating that item. But I never really know what I want to eat until I eat it. I start eating, and I don't know if I'm hungry until I start eating. I think I might be hungry now, but my stomach's bothering me, so maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm hungry. Maybe I should eat. I don't know. And yeah. Okay, I'm tired. Tired. Yes, I'm going to go eat lunch, and I'll see you later.